same as usual. 2, 1, and
Let's
we're
go.
off.
Purdue, blue standard 4, getting out of the gate nicely, followed by blue standard 3. Their sentry also starting to self-navigate around the field.
Into the resupply zone.
That's
Interesting place
technique.
to park your sentry. It does make sense, though. The sentry also recovers health when in the resupply zone up to a total of 600 health. And so
the
you're
sentry
basically
health
doubling
is
its health now.
Yeah, the sentry health is one of those win conditions in addition to protecting the base. Red standard 3, blue standard 4 in an engagement here. Trading slightly, you can see not too much health as now blue standard 4 starts to take some bad trades and is taken out by Virginia Tech.
First by Virginia Tech, yeah. One thing to notice there was that Virginia Tech standard did level up midway through that fight by shooting more projectiles. You gain EXP even just by shooting here, and so that's really what made the difference there. You're a stronger robot, you shoot a little faster, you have a little more health. Virginia Tech already going for the bus base thing. We have
running out of projectiles. You can see the projectile count for each bot directly below the picture of the bot.
This is Virginia Tech's strategy. We've seen them do this over and over again. They get one first blood, and then they go immediately for that base and just start chunking through that shield.
The sentry for Virginia Tech firing back, protecting itself against the onslaught of Purdue as their hero is once again given free access to the base. Purdue gonna try to body block here, but they've now chewed through the shield. Purdue trying to stand up and block. A really unique robot design there, able to stand up on 2 balancing wheels.
Yeah. Able to get some value out of that block. You know, VT was only able to land one shot actually onto the base itself, but you gotta think about how you're gonna take this back now if you're Purdue. You've
Virginia
only
Tech
taken a
now
little bit of
also
damage on their
taking that
sentry.
central buff point, gaining more XP.
Look how fast that hero comes in with those super caps, and they start chunking through the base health again.
Purdue trying to defend their base. They successfully take out the hero. Super capacitors giving them a sprint for the side of Virginia Tech. Purdue doing a good job defending, honestly, against this hero, but they're spending so much time. Whoa!
Whoa, the balancing recovering itself, though.
So much time defending your own base that they're not able to push forward very effectively. Each team receives an allotment of gold every minute. So you'll see at the minute mark of as the time ticks down, 200 to 300 gold deposited.
Here we go, that hero is rushing back in again.
Purdue quickly trying to body block.
Starts attacking the hero. The hero is taking a significant amount of damage and was not able to land a shot onto the base. A good defense from Purdue, chasing off both the hero and standard from VT.
Purdue's blue standard 3 really excels at doing both. It's able to body block without facing an armor panel towards the hero, so it will win the trade and block projectiles. Blue standard 4, though, is going to have to go toe-to-toe with this terrifying standard from Virginia Tech if he wants to contest with the sentry that's also firing back. He's going to be in a 2v1 because blue standard 3 has to play defensively.
Yeah, it's a rough situation to be if you're in a blue standard 4's position here, but it's definitely doable, you know, like Virginia Tech. So yeah, blue standard 4 now seems to be doing the defense strat here. Blue
really good map awareness from Purdue. They're matching the attack from Virginia Tech every single time. 100 HP left for Virginia Tech sentry. The sentry defends itself successfully. It takes out blue standard 4.
And Virginia Tech's hero is now there at the field. This is a lot harder now for you to come back from.
Virginia Tech sentry making it a 3v2 as Virginia Tech chews through the base. 160 HP remaining.
One more hero shot will do it.
They have 2 more projectiles. They have full health. They should be able to finish it off here.
An entanglement occurring on the field. Virginia Tech going into the back of the base. Oh no, Purdue's robot falling over.
The head of the robot spinning as Purdue's base, maybe the hero is jammed. Purdue, their base 40 HP left, 10.
Just 2 more shots, and there we go.
Virginia Tech able to take it down against Purdue in round 1. Absolutely phenomenal. Purdue did such a good job for so long defending their base.
Absolutely.
But the really critical moment there is blue standard 4. We knew he was in a 2v1, right?
Yep.
And eventually Virginia Tech trusted their autonomous bot, trusted the code and the effort they put in to their computer vision algorithms, and they sealed. And this bump in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Purdue versus VT, round 2.
All right. Purdue sentry yet again moving into that resupply zone area.
Always makes me so nervous how long these second bots wait to leave the base.
Virginia Tech's hero not moving at all yet. Oh, here we go.
Standard is doing a wiggle. and so is Virginia Tech. Very odd delayed starts.
Yeah. The rollout here was interesting. All right, Blue Center 3. Oh, I guess Blue Center 3 is meant
Purdue really needs to make sure they don't give away first blood so early in the game. Their sentry over by the resupply zone. If it can get in the resupply zone, that would even help them more delay the game.
Yeah.
Blue Standard 3 needs to be going back towards the resupply. He's staying out for way too long.
His health is so low, and he
goes down.
does go down.
One has to think that was a big mistake from Purdue, staying in their base so long and then not immediately going to the resupply zone. It means they don't have any projectiles. They weren't given any healing. Giving over first blood to Virginia Tech, exactly what we said would give Virginia Tech the edge here.
And here we see the hero capitalizing on it to start taking out some of that base health.
Virginia Tech
not firing yet, though.
If this hero is unable to launch projectiles, I don't think it was working at the end of that last round.
Yeah.
First blood for Purdue now coming across. Both robots exposed, both bases exposed. The sentry for Virginia Tech at 590, a tiny advantage.
We're seeing here now that the sentry for VT is going down even farther, but is defending itself against these two standards. 500 health now. VT taking the central buff point to kind of get some more experience on their
Virginia Tech
hero.
doing a great job. Yeah, Red Standard 3 there, going 2v1 with their sentry. They're really utilizing that actually functional sentry. Its computer vision algorithms working very well, combined with a human, formidable.
Yeah. Virginia Tech's hero, I think, has now unjammed and is going for the base. Runs into the wall there, but yes, now has unjammed. Bonking through the base shield right now.
Purdue needs to keep this shield alive as long as they can. Blue Standard 4 doing a good job of harassing. Can he finish the kill? There it is.
Yeah. Great awareness from Purdue to make sure that they get that hero taken off.
Blue Standard 4, Blue Standard 3. They need to get out of here now, though.
Blue Standard 4
Red
and Blue
Standard 3
Standard
set up for a double
down.
kill.
Yes!
This is going to give VT a little bit of an advantage, start taking out some of that sentry health maybe. Blue Center 4 is back online, though. Only the first time that it's knocked out so far, so not as long of a wait period.
So Purdue technically in the lead here because sentry health will decide the winner of the game if base health is tied.
Yep. VT's hero yet again falling. Purdue is really capitalizing on the ability to take out VT's hero right now.
They are. The standard, though, for Virginia Tech seems to be following every one of those fights. After the hero falls, typically Virginia Tech standard getting a kill. As it now rushes forward and is focusing the sentry, they understand that that will likely be one of the big deciding factors in round 2.
Yeah, but Purdue's not letting them have it for free. Purdue coming in to defend their sentry, now going back to hit the VT sentry even more. Had
projectiles landing
into the audio box, and VT sentry goes down. Now doing some
Virginia
base
Tech's
damage
base
here.
exposed. This is really widening the gap. Great job from Purdue.
Got to be careful if you're Purdue here, though. You do not want to lose this standard.
It's tough, but it's worth it. They were able to get actual base damage down. I've always said as soon as you take the sentry down, you need to get a small amount of chip down.
Yeah.
A minute and 24 seconds left to go. This means Virginia Tech would need to finish off the sentry or chip through 1,000 HP shield just to start catching up on base damage.
Yeah. But Virginia Tech does have that hero, so 1,000 health, while it seems a lot, is really just 5 shots.
That's true. Their hero currently loaded up with 6, but engaged once more in combat with Blue Standard 4, the MVP of this round.
Blue Standard 4 really understands the objective here, taking out Virginia Tech's hero again, and putting some more base damage down.
With 84 projectiles, I think he should have stayed a little bit longer, unless he's out of physical projectiles.
It might be he's out of physical projectiles. Also, I think they're trying to chase off Red Standard 3 right now, which is now returning back to the resupply zone.
Blue Standard 4 back to that resupply zone, is getting more physical projectiles and healing. 36 seconds left to play. All they really need to do is kill that Virginia Tech hero one more time. The standard for VT is not really going to be capable of putting out the 1,300 damage it needs.
No, it doesn't even have the amount of projectiles it would need to do so.
Yeah. You just need to make sure that it doesn't kill your standards. That way it can't facilitate a big hero play.
2v1ing here is really intelligent, but the sentry's almost down, by the way, which is keeping that in mind. The shield will go down now.
13 seconds left to play.
Putting some chip damage now.
They've got to get this red standard down. 9,
the hero's coming
8,
in.
7,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VT is unable to get one shot. Purdue takes round 2. We're going to game 3. This is just the first match of the day, guys.
Wow. Oh, my word. Purdue really able to find that better strategy in round 2 and shut down the hero for Virginia Tech. We've never seen that hero fire this few. Got some cheers coming across from the Purdue side.
3, 2, 1, and we're off.
Round 3 in our best of 3, Purdue versus Virginia Tech.
Both of the Purdue standards are out already.
The sentry for Purdue not going towards the resupply zone this time.
I think it actually did because it's no longer in its original
I don't think
zone.
so.
Oh, no,
I think
it's in the
ramming
wall.
into the wall.
Oh,
but
that's unfortunate.
Virginia Tech really taking that early strat to heart here, starting to get some chip damage down onto that sentry very, very early from Purdue. Purdue starting defensively. While we have been talking a lot about their great defense, early game is probably, as a double standard team, your moment to push.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you've got to get those standards in and start like engaging with the other team.
Red standard 3 coming back once more, fighting against the blue standard 3, who's standing in between. Blue standard 3 has 50 projectiles, but not yet firing. Not sure what the level of functionality is currently for his projectile launcher.
Yeah, it seems like Blue Standard 3 may not be able to fire projectiles, which is not what you want to see if you're Purdue right now. However, Blue Standard 4 has gone over to the VT side and is taking a little bit of chip damage onto that sentry. Still behind, though, as VT has done more damage to Purdue's sentry in this case.
If you're going to have a robot jam as Purdue, Blue Standard 3 is a good one to jam, though.
Yeah.
It's able to body block very effectively with that extensible height.
So it still provides value to the team, even when jammed.
Yep, and it has only 2 armor panels, so it can body block a lot longer than any other robot on the field.
Absolutely.
The hero for Virginia Tech, very wisely, just chilling.
Yeah.
They're going to wait until they either get first blood or until they take down the sentry before I really expect to see much motion out of this hero. It hasn't even purchased projectiles yet.
Nope.
17 seconds left to go. The hero waiting for that gold to drop.
It seems like the hero's unable to scan that side of the RFID maybe and wasn't able to get the projectiles that time, but wanted
Perhaps. We'll see in 5 seconds. I want to see him try again.
Yeah.
If he does, if we can hop back in that driver cam, Christian, not in supplier zone. Looks like they are having RFID
they're having
issues.
RFID issues.
Virginia Tech not going to have a hero once Purdue realizes that. I mean, right now, they're probably thinking what we're thinking, that the hero's just waiting.
Yep,
but if they start to push up, and now we see
now they're going to take that hero out maybe. They're getting aggressive.
Down. The hero's not going to get very much experience at all in this game because it's unable to fire projectiles.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech's hero, or sentry, firing back, defending itself.
Yeah.
Sentry health still in favor of Virginia Tech.
Purdue's sentry also still taking damage here.
This is a 1-to-1 standard combat now, with Blue Standard 3 being out and the Red Hero being out. But notably, as Red Standard 3 finishes off the sentry of Purdue, notably that sentry for Virginia Tech is more effective.
Yeah.
We'll call it a 1.5 versus 1.
1.5 versus 1. Purdue's balancing standard still not able to really get involved here. Should start trying to body block maybe or do something.
Blue Standard 3 was not in the right spot. He was up against the wall. He's not able to block these very well.
He's still not able to get in the way.
There we go.
VT's now moving
gets there,
around.
But too late. Virginia Tech's just going to be able to pivot. That 2-wheeled robot not able to body block effectively here. Running into the base. And Virginia Tech going to just tragically chew through Purdue. At a neck break speed.
Blue Standard 4, where is it gone? It doesn't seem to be entering the combat. Here we go. Finally, it's back.
Yeah, Blue Standard 4 with 300 gold, though, all going into the pocket of Virginia Tech. You've got to feel that it's not going to be able to come back. Blue Standard 3 trying to body block, but he just doesn't have the maneuverability. And now Virginia Tech exposes this weakness, this flaw, the inability of Purdue to match their vulnerability.
One more shot on the base will do it. And there we go. Virginia Tech narrowly etching out that victory, you know. Well, not even narrowly, I guess. They were able to take out Sentry first and then just started. We're undefended, essentially, against the base.
Okay, so the balancing standards have a big advantage in combat.
Yeah.
What we were seeing there at the end, Purdue's standard not